Now, they say it's in the Bible. I don't even know. God won't put too much on your plate. And this isn't like to devil's advocate as much as I'm just trying to find understanding. I mean, we know in the Bible people try to end their life, as an example. And we know, and just reality in our circle, like, does God really provide what people need? You'll hear God may not give you what you want, but he'll give you what you need. But that isn't the truth. I mean, that just can't be the truth. And why that's not the truth, I don't know. I don't know why God doesn't provide that. Like I was hearing a psychiatrist kind of break down anger, a lot of adult anger and frustration. And a lot of it comes from unmet childhood needs, right? So when you were most vulnerable, you didn't have your needs met. Why would God meet your needs as an adult? You get what I'm saying? Once again, I'm not trying to go against God. I'm just trying to make sense here. Because if you can get neglected and have your needs deprived as a child, why wouldn't the same happen as an adult? And your unmet needs can lead to, adult temper tantrums, they'll call them, or rage attacks, or you're easily triggered because you got all that built up ammunition, or it could even come to all the people around us without a family, the women without a dad, the men without a dad, the broken homes. It's like, are you going to tell me people didn't need these things to not end up on psych meds, or end up committing the S word, or end up in a loony bin, or end up homeless, or end up an addict, or end up, it's like apparently somewhere along the lines that person didn't get what they need. And I'm not trying to take all pressure off a choice, no accountability on people and their decisions, but a lot of people's bad decisions and choices come from not having what they need to begin with. We're just calling it out for what it is, man. I'm heading to like a shelter, a soup kitchen place right now to drop off food. Does everybody there have what they need? It's a blessing, thank God, that there's a candle in the dark, that somebody can bring these people food. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, what gets people to be so desperate, low, homeless, drug addict, need food, they don't have what they need. And it's like, that's just hard to bring up against God. I know there's a verse about something about anxiety. The birds don't worry,